London's Walkie Talkie Skyscraper. Could a ghost be behind the Jaguar melting? This is called Walkie Talkie because it looks like a walkie talkie. It's just leaning like this on purpose, of course, a modern skyscraper in London. The anniversary of the Great Fire of London recently, and now cars are melting in the street opposite where the deadly blaze was sparked. The scenes that would not be amiss in a Ghostbusters movie. Bright light reflecting from the unfinished walkie-talkie building in the city of London, so intense it melted part of a Jaguar, according to reports. Can you imagine? There's something strange in the neighborhood, so who should we call? London's foremost expert in all things spooky, Richard Jones, of course, who has described the mysterious incident as uncanny. Richard, who has been conducting London tours since 1982, said it was an extraordinary coincidence the walkie-talkie building, so called for its distinctive shape, is just across the road from where the Great Fire of London began. The devastating blaze consumed 70,000 homes in the city's 80,000 inhabitants, 87 parish churches, and St. Paul's Cathedral. The heat reflected from the dazzling 20 Fenchurch Street building appears to have melted the Jaguar of Martin Lindsay. And where the car was parked on East Cheap is directly opposite Pudding Lane, the location of Thomas Farringer's bakery where the Great Fire of London began, Richard said. It's a wonderful, quirky coincidence. Of all the buildings going up in London, the one that is melting cars is right across the way from where the Great Fire of London began. When the Great Fire broke out in 1666, and let's remember this was also prophesied or predicted by Nostradamus, a lot of people thought the date had, quote, the mark of the devil, end quote, Richard said. So could it be the vengeful spirits of the blaze have come back to wreak their vengeance and set the city ablaze once again? Probably not, but the incident has sparked an investigation into the glare from the skyscraper, which is still under construction. Richard added that the area near the incident is such a haunting historical hotspot, it could be any number of ghostly happenings. Right next to the walkie-talkie building, there once stood a curious building with a sinister story, Richard said, which is now a Cafe Nero coffee shop. The tale goes, Richard explains, that in the Victorian era, two workmen got into a row after accusing each other of stealing their lunch. In the chaos of the fight, the two workmen plummeted to their death from the top of the building, he said. The building now has two brown mice carved into the stonework. The true culprits responsible for the stolen lunches were the mice. Meanwhile, in a joint statement, developers Land Securities and Canary Wharf have said, as a precautionary measure, the City of London has agreed to suspend 3 parking bays in the area, which may be affected until the mysterious incident is solved. And this is on Solask. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.